Welcome back to Endless Space 2. I'm JC-Proton, and we're playing a Let's Play series, second series. This is actually episode 6. I thought last episode was 4, but actually episode 4 was the election debacle, and last episode was 5, the post-election debacle recovery, where I did a good bit of expansion. We put an outpost down here at Matarka. And then we added an outpost out here at Bria and an outpost at Kairos. So we also upgraded our 3 scout ships with the new Ram Scoop engines and got those headed out and built a 4th scout as well. So we have 2 scouts up here checking out the Valter space constellation. Got one out here. Did send some probes out, did some exploring at Nalin, and is now on his heading south through the United Empire constellation. And then over here we have a big slow Overwatch ship chugging along out here to Quorum. We sent a scout out here to Quorum and Alcyone. It's doing a lot of probing out here because this constellation is very long and narrow, apparently, going very far away from the galactic core. So yeah, that's where we're at. So he's currently over at Oentho, and we're going to be doing some continued exploration of the Sophon constellation. And just kind of cruise down one side, throw some probes out, come back. Do exploring, send some more probes out, and just kind of be going back and forth as we work our way down the constellation. Since I only have one ship over here, when I have 2, then I'll tend to run one on one side and one on the other. But when I only have one, obviously, I just go back and forth and back and forth, which is fine. Having 2 is kind of nice because my scouts are unarmed, so they do tend to get attacked and or destroyed. So good to have a little bit of redundancy there, so you don't completely lose progress on your exploring. But exploring has gone well. We've had several deposits of influence. We had 2 25s and a 50 that we came across. If I remember right. So our influence is building quickly. We're getting close to having the threshold we need to change governments. We'll need 500 to switch to a democracy. So I'm definitely considering that. And then because right now, while you're in the period of anarchy, you have no laws, but I'm not really using this law, and and I would really only be giving up this one. So it's not really that big of a deal for me to have no laws in an anarchy period. And then I would just switch back as soon as I have enough influence. I'd switch back off of democracy. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We're already up to 20 population now. So once we get to 50, we start having plenty of influence. Our influence income goes way up. So let's get started here. Let's get rolling. Let's check out. Oh, that was a close miss, right? Okay. Glad I didn't get attacked there. Ruins 1. Okay, it is a dust ruins and basic fusion torpedoes. Okay, let's roll out over here to Karana. Yeah, let's get over there. This dude, time to roll, buddy. Let's see. How many moves is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can afford to go here. And send one straight down. have enough movement to make it here. Aha! And send another one straight down. Okay, what do we got over here? We have a new constellation, don't we? Scullium. So Scullium is the one seemingly at the center of the galactic core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Typically you'll have 5 through here, and then 4 across the north and 4 across the south. So interesting, very interesting. Okay, cool. Good to see that's been discovered. Let's see, how far away is he? More than one turn. How many nodes here? One, only one to discover. Okay, so I'll discover that one next turn when I have movement left. And in the meanwhile, I'll go ahead and send some probes out, just to make sure there's nothing hiding out here that I'm missing. I'll just go right along parallel with this star lane here, in case there's some sort of outlying star system or something. Yep. And then next turn I'll just reveal and then run. Influence and science boost is over. Or not influence. Approval and science boost is over. So we're reducing 632. Our approval is down into the 30s. Whew. Yeah, not great. We're still heavily supporting our outposts. We have a plan in place for that. I believe it's next turn that we shuffle one around, right? Yeah, one turn away. Okay, and the plan is going to be there real quickly. He can support 2. Right now he's supporting 3, so he's got negative population. He's just going to shrink, right? So what I'll do is next turn, after we get one food ship on the way to Bria, I'm going to switch Bria to be supported by AC until this one down here at Matarka has 3 food ships on the way. Once there are 3 food ships on the way, I'll switch Matarka to AB because he's the closest, and then I'll switch Bria back to AA for support. And out here, Kairos is going to probably stay AA the whole time. Might switch him over to AD, but I might just keep him AA the whole time. I really want him to get done ASAP because he's out here closer. He's more exposed. That's why I like both of these two. Kairos and Matarka are going to get full food support first because they're out there on the edge, and Bria's a little bit more protected, tucked back away. Okay, what else we got for movement here? Wentho, yeah. Well, we got something here, and here, and here. So I could either send another scout down to check it, or I could just go ahead and do it solo. I'm leaning towards that. So what do we got here? Oh yeah, that's right. Those are just the regular old ships, and then one he has his one tank and it's all beams. It's like, I don't know what you're thinking, dude. That's not how the game works. Kind of like in Surf's Up, where Cody Maverick is trying to make a surfboard, and Big Z is looking at him all funny. And as soon as he touches the shell to the board, he's like, "You're doing it wrong." That's what I feel like. Signal 1, huh? How much movement do I have? Ooh, that's kind of risky. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's not do that. But I do have 3 probes, so I need to use one. So let's use one here. Just kind of go in the gap. Okay, that'll do. And then next time I will shoot and scoot. And you're done. You're done, buddy. You are done. This guy, 3 moves left. I want to explore here. Can I get through there safely? I don't know. I think I can see that far, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. So you're going to wait. You're going to wait and see. Okay, what's left?
Welcome to the Sophology. There are some among us who doubt your intellectual chops. Please, prove them wrong.
I thought I would have met them earlier than now. Oh man, he got that one. That one hurts. That one hurts that I missed out on that one. But it was his home constellation, and it was his minor civ, so I didn't really have any. I didn't have much of a chance, I guess, at it. Intensive cultivation. Yeah, this food production is kicking up. It is ramping up. There it is. There it is. There's our... Now we can start making military ships. Razor of Armies is the deed. Razor of Armies. Be the first to have a manpower capacity of 3,000, and you get deployable ramparts. Ooh, those are good. So those are like these, except twice as good, basically, and then some. So they deplete the defending manpower, the defending troops at a rate of 15 per turn, versus these depleted at a rate of 7 per turn. So they're literally twice as good, but then they also have manpower of 350 carried on the ship, so they're very handy. And it's only 1 titanium, just like here is 1 titanium, so it's more than twice as good for the same price. But in order to achieve that, I need to have empire capacity of 3,000. And right now it's 24. So one of the main ways to get that is get more systems. Another thing is to complete this skill. Gives you 25% additional capacity on Empire. And then you can also build military structures like this. Gives you capacity. And this. And this. So those things do that. Let's see where I'm at on this quest to get the... Clever, fake. I'll find a tech. I think it's 6 turns away. So anyway, I'm not gonna focus on that too hard. If I get it, great. If I don't get it, that's okay too. It's not the end of the world. Kind of nice to get it just so the computer AI players don't get it, but you know, they don't seem real great at invading systems anyway. Barrow. Let's go ahead and design him. 1 fast engine. Our best armor. I want to do 2 shields. I don't know, man. I'm gonna, I guess, maybe do 2 armor. It seems like we're facing people that are gonna have. I'll have to take a look at what my opponents are making. How close am I to building the ships? 2 turns away. Okay, I'll give it 1 more turn and think about it. Okay, so our opponents, is it like, I haven't really seen much in the way of fleet from this guy, so I don't know what he's going to use to fight. Seems like he's building beam ships. These are ones he inherited from the native population. But Sophons normally do go energy. Hyperium load. Atmospheric. Shoot and scoot. Get ready to run. Okay. Expedition power 1. Detector. Guns.
The Empire will not tolerate this.
Huh. Okay. So now he's getting hostile because I even paid him bribes. He demanded dust and I gave it to him. And he's saber rattling already. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Oof. That's bad news for Matarka. I knew it was risky, man. I knew it was a chance. All right, what's this fleet look like here? Whole bunch of kinetics, mixed kinetic. Okay, so we need armor. We need fleet. He's gonna crush that colony, man. No doubt about it. Okay. Well, that gets us to the answer that we were looking for. What kind of fleet do I need to build? I need to build a fleet that's going to take that down. He is heavily kinetic on weapons, mixed kinetics, and then he's heavily armor. He doesn't have shields. So I need to deal with him by having plenty of guns on my fleet and plenty of energy weapons for long range damage. Yeah, guns enough to neutralize his missiles and torpedoes, and beams to damage him at long range. And his guns, when I'm at long range, won't really be effective. So that'll be it's convenient that the ship I like to build happens to be a hard counter to what he currently has. Okay, so I don't think we're going to get there in time. I'll go ahead and change him to AB now, I guess. And AB will send one population somewhere else. Probably AD or AE, one or the other. He is industry 130. Let's get him there quick. 159. Let's do the AE. Could do AA. But he's gonna be growing pops fast enough anyway. AE. Send one to AE. Okay, that works. We have 20 of us. Population decreasing. I've dealt with that. Now it's fine. Besides, that's about to change again anyway. Once I get that new food building. Aha. Looky, looky, looky. Alright, I will usually shoot in a direction I'm not moving. This is probably a shoot and scoot. Adamantian, no kidding. Obelisk of Remembrance. Okay, that's a pretty cool structure. Gives you +6 influence per planet on the system that is temperate. And I know I have one system that's all temperate. This one here. So I'd probably build it right here on AC. I was a little quick there. Here's the structure. 10 approval and 6 influence per temperate planet. So you get just, it's a flat 10, not 10 per planet. You get 10 approval, and that would make this system produce an extra, once I have this one, 24. So it'd be 18 right now. That's a lot. That would be nice, man. So all I have to do is put an outpost there. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. The plan, what is the plan? 2 movement left. We're not exploring that right now. That's what that is. Nothing hiding there. Okay, that's all good. You're done. Okay. I think I'm just going to leave him there. And I'll save the 1 probe for next turn. This guy, I'm going to go ahead and head over this way. Okay, and let's start designing the military ships that we're going to need. Okay, we're going to call this guy Decoy, because he's just basically a big target dummy. I always like to put a little bit of shields on my ships. I like to mix up the defenses. That way you're not like super vulnerable. Okay, that'll be fine. And then our main gunship. And the best energy weapon we have is the beams. And we have basic ultra dense slugs. I thought I had found a better gun. I thought I had found a tier 3 gun. Maybe that was a different game. Okay. Let's see. That is 39 damage. Yeah. So again, it's mixed. Some short range, some long range, decent at medium. I'm just going to call him frigate. So you have frigates, you have cruisers, and then, you know, battleships or carriers, I guess, if you ever get to that stage in the game. Most of the time the game's over before then. Okay, so if we were to build these, it would go something like this. Decoy. And that's first, and then this is next. So that would take 10 turns. One, two, three, 4, 5. And he's at 18 turns. Seems to be what we're building. Next turn we'll find out what we have here. Okay, so let's go next turn. That democracy would be crazy, right? My ecologist support is so low. Wanted to get that in there. $25 more influence. One step closer. The Unfallen. Cool. Aha. Antalya. Fully discovered by nobody. So there's a bunch of minor civilizations probably over there. So I'm going to throw some probes out over here to just kind of get a view of that, and I'm going to head down this way.
In the name of the heart and of harmony, the unfallen greet you.
Okay, looks like they have assimilated Savali. Okay, we'll try to get that achievement, that deed for the ramparts. So let's look at, we're at 2.4, and then we're going to use this skill. And now we're at 2.9. So we need 3,000 capacity, so we're close. We're close to getting it. Okay, we need to choose a research. We had a surplus, 387. So what's the decision here? Do we go with this one? Do we go with this one? I think we're going with this one because it's another curiosity and it allows us to do terraforming in colonized desert. Like, all three of those are useful. And it's at reduced price because it's on one of these doodads. It's 20% less because it's linked. Seems like it's the best choice, so I'm going for that one. He finished this, built this, and now he's building that. Which one's better, steppes or ocean? 4255, so that's 16. That's 20. 2 industry, 2 industry. Okay, 4 food, 8 food. Yeah, that's the winner. Let's just see if we move them over, what happens to the numbers. Less food, more dust. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so there's nothing hiding there. Okay, so how much is left over here between this one and this one? There's a fair bit there, actually. So we'll do that, and then next turn we'll send one probe down here, and then we'll move over here to try to scout there. That seems like a good plan. So his turn is done. This guy has 5 movement left. Could scout both of those. Ooh, that ruins 2. That could be Sim Camp. That could be Sim Camp. Is there nothing here? Nothing to explore. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'm going to do that and then blindly go down this star lane, knowing that it's this empty constellation. Should be fairly safe. Okay. Blue cap mold. Influence. 515 influence. Wahahaha. Oh, I don't have 50 approval. Perhaps. Methinks we could perhaps concoct some shenanigans and tomfoolery. Okay, how close are we? 40. And not very close. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. I could cancel cram exam. That'll probably be enough. If not, I'll enact Toys for Boys. And still not enough. Okay. Let me see if I shuffle some stuff around. $46.50. Okay, that should be enough now. Yes. Here we go, boys. Anarchy. Let's see. Are we... So, it lasts for 10 turns, right? I believe Anarchy lasts for 10 turns. And we're more than 10 turns from an election, right? We're at 54, so that'll take us to 64. Yep. Here we go. Anarchy, here we come. Oh no, xenoanthropology. I don't have the tech for it. I didn't realize you needed a tech. Aw, crud. Oof. 11 turns. 54, 65, 75. Still gets it done before the election. kick in the gut. Okay. I planned that out wrong. I thought I had it nailed, man. I was pumped. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go back to what we were doing. Let's crank up our science. Let's see. So our science is 528. Now it's 695. That's a big increase. That's almost 170. No, yeah, 170 increase. That's pretty significant. Okay. All right, you guys go back to what you were doing. Uh-huh. Here we go. All right, we're at 10 of 10. We'll shoot and scoot. We'll explore and then run if we need to. Subterranean 1. That should be safe, but the atmospheric is a little sketchy. Aha! That's a good one. That's a good quest. Lost Horatio. Okay, antimatter. There's the antimatter out of here. Nice. Bring the Horatio vessel to one of your systems with at least 3 available population slots. I know where he's going. He's going right there, man. And he is 5th Graceful Shoal is Lost Horatio. Let's rename him so I don't get confused. Helps if you type the name right. Okay, so that is the Lost Horatio fleet. Okay, and this dude is heading over this way. Right, yep. That's about the same, isn't it? I'm going to take a direct flight just because there might be some shenanigans happening over there. Alright, so all that's pretty much going according to plan. Except for this part. Except for this impending choke out on Matarka. Yeah, that's going to be ugly. That's going to be ugly. We'll have to crank out some fleet and see, AB is also going to be making fleet. You know what? I think this can wait. I think we need fleet more than we need more Hyperion. We don't really need more Hyperion. We have an oversupply of Hyperion as it is. Let's get more fleet. We'll get the food done and then we'll get the fleet rolling. So he's going to start with a, he's starting with frigates, and he's starting with the buckler, or the decoy. And I like to match it up, 1 decoy per 5 frigates. So he'll get that Now we'll meet up over here or whatever. Maybe here. Minus 50% energy weapon damage. Yeah, I don't want to fight him there. He doesn't have energy weapons and I do. But yeah, we'll get a fleet together and then head it this way to defend what I know he's going to be laying siege. Okay, we'll advance the turn here. Vodiani.
The Vodiani and our church acknowledge you.
Okay, so I think we'll put a break in the recording right here. Ooh, look, there's Riftborn over here. So that's Riftborn. Hey, you know what? That's a great thing that, like, here I'm cornered, right? But at least I don't have Cravers next to me. So that's actually something to be grateful for sure. Okay, so we have Riftborn over here. Okay, interesting. And we don't know who's down here. Okay, so yeah, this is where we'll pick up next time in the next recording. So until then, please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.